All right, what's going on, dudes, and welcome to Sparkly Saturday, or whatever you want to call this thing. Actually, I should mention, last week, someone had a really good idea as to a name to call this weekly thing. They suggested calling it the Captain's Log, and I was like, ooh, that has a certain ring to it. You should be titling books for a living or something, man. So I thought maybe we'd go with that. We'd switch over to the Captain's Log. Also, a little added benefit is that say I'm out of town some week on a Saturday, which is bound to happen at some point, then I'm no longer bound to it being on a certain specific day. It can, like, in the event of an emergency, I can move it to another day and not have to worry about renaming. So I was thinking Captain's Log, and you can tell me what you think of that. And I forgot the person's username who suggested it, but you are a titling genius, my friend. All right, before we get into anything else, I wanted to help out a friend. So you're all very familiar with Marky Mark, All Sham No Wow, because he's in like every other video. And right now he's at like 97,000 some odd subscribers. And I thought that we could sort of push him up above 100,000 like pretty easily. I think you're up for the task, right? Am I right? Let's help out Mark here. So, I'll link his channel first thing in the description. And if you needed any more reason to subscribe other than, well, you already know him and he's Mark, he oftentimes uploads some co-op stuff that doesn't go up on my channel, so it'll just be on his. So there's that as well, so you get to see more stuff. Yeah, so there's that. Let's get him over 100,000. Why not? All right. So anyway, let's see what else. So on the house tour front of everything, I have been continuing to assemble furniture slowly but surely. My motivation sort of tapered off. I got a lot done, and then it sort of went on this logarithmic trajectory where it started out fast and then it sort of went boop. Yeah, inverse exponential. Unfortunately, not what we want here. We wanted it to be exponential, but it didn't happen that way. I will get it done soon enough, though. I've just been busy with lots of other random things, but oh well, that happens. Once that's done, then all that's left really is to decorate the walls with photos and whatnot. And actually, okay, so here's an idea, just a spur of the moment idea of mine. I don't know whether or not it'll work out, but I thought it would be really cool if it did work out. So, just over time, I have seen various sort of fan art images of whether or not it's like the music videos or just any sort of stuff that I have done, and it's been posted on like DeviantArt or sent to me on linked to me on Twitter, Facebook, whatever it may be. And so I was thinking it would actually be really, really cool to hang up some like original artwork on my walls. That would be really nifty. Now, up until this point, I haven't seen anything that's at like a high enough resolution to where I could like do a really decent print out of it. But if anyone out there who watches this, I've seen other YouTubers and whatnot have fan art like at the beginning or end of their videos, just as like an introduction or an outro, whatever it may be. And I've always thought that's really cool. So I know there are artists out there. I know some of you are artists. So if you have any interest in like, I don't know, doing some channel related artwork, and you do it at a high enough resolution, like 3000 by 3000 or something like that, you can upload it to DeviantArt, and feel free to link me on Twitter, whatever it may be. And I would love to actually put up some original stuff on my wall. I think that would be really cool, actually. And then when I go through and do like the house tour, whatever it may be, I can like, I don't know, I can film the paintings and stuff, and it would be awesome. So I don't know if that's gonna work out or not, but if anyone wants to do that, I would be more than happy if it's a high enough resolution to print it out. Like I would take the images to like a print shop or something, and they would do a high quality print of it, and then I'd frame it, and it'd be sweet. Alternatively, I could on into the future maybe like just do that sort of fan art intro if there's enough out there. That would be kind of awesome. Anyway, just some random thoughts of mine. I'm trying to think of what else to discuss. My brain is not packed with things this time around. So actually, I was thinking of going on in the future, maybe doing a few more sort of pop-out scary games, because Slender went over quite well. A lot of people really seem to like me just freaking myself out. God, as I said, pop-out scary, just, it can be the smallest thing ever. Like in Minecraft, just a skeleton popping out from around a corner. I'm like, oh. And it's just awful. I look like such a wimp, but that's actually, I jump a little bit. I don't know why. It's just, I flinch. Like back in elementary school, for some reason, it must have been just because I would flinch. People would, well, it wasn't just to me. For some reason, kids of a younger age would sort of make like they're gonna hit you in a certain way. I don't know why. They just would. And stop, and I would flinch back really hard when that happened. So maybe I'd be really in an actual fight, which I've never been in. So there's that. In an actual fight, maybe I'd just be really good at dodging punches. I don't really feel like trying it, so if you ever meet me, please don't just punch me to see how good my reflexes are. But I'm guessing. Who knows? Probably not, but what am I even talking about? I should mention, I was actually really hesitant to upload Slender initially, because I was nervous that the comments section of the video was going to turn into a flame war of so-and-so did this before you copied so-and-so played this better than you did. And I was really, really happy to see that, for the most part, that absolutely was not the case. So big thumbs up and thank you to all of you for being mature, awesome people. I'm still a little bit hesitant going on, and a lot of people suggested SCP containment breach. Still a bit hesitant because that could happen, but actually I should mention, a couple days ago I watched a video, it was by SSOHPKC Seamus, saying a lot of things that I've had in my mind before, basically regarding the whole dealio of people on videos leaving comments saying that so-and-so did this before you, so-and-so did this better, whatever it may be. And unfortunately, it does discourage people like him and myself or anyone else from uploading videos of certain games that a lot of people may actually want to see, because obviously everyone is a different personality. Everyone has a different style of how they play the different games, and that's part of the fun. So anyway, at some point we'll just degaff, I guess. But I'm always still a bit hesitant, and I don't know why it's with certain games and not others, but who knows, whatever it may be. And I should mention that in the reverse, I mean, if you ever see someone say, the only scenario where I could imagine it coming up where someone would say, I did this before someone else, or whatever it may be, is if someone did like a Minecraft custom map or a mod after I did it. And if you ever see that, please be nice to the person. Please don't be rude to them and say, you took this from Jordan, whatever it is, because odds are, A, they didn't. The most likely thing is that they got the idea from a viewer who suggested it to them. Whether that viewer may have watched someone else or myself play the map and then suggested it, that totally may be the case. And even if they did do it because of me, I don't own the game. I think it's great that people who spend a lot of time working on a mod or working on a map get exposure from multiple sources. So yeah, just be nice to people, I guess. I mean, yeah, it's totally cool for people to play what they want to play, as long as their viewer base enjoys watching. So anyway, yeah, keep that in mind, and then, I don't know, maybe play SCP Containment Breach or whatever it may be. So I think that's it for now. I can't think of anything that's coming into my mind that I wanted to discuss. So for the time being, yeah, helping Mark get over 100,000 subscribers. If you want to do that, that would be kind of you. And then if you're an artist and you maybe want to see me filming and posting frames of your art, fan art on my wall, that would be awesome. I will love you very much for it. Yeah, alright, that's it. So thanks for watching, dudes, and I will see you later.